Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, and I'm going to release a very highly requested video. I've been requested many times on my YouTube channel to release a Elyon Warlord guide, and I figure while we're waiting on the game to release, we have a little over like 10 days here, so I might as well just work on a standard guide. Now keep in mind, this guide I'm going to release is going to be based upon 150 skill points and about average player level of like 41 to 42. As the game progresses, I will have to update this video for more skill points and for like high amounts of epic skills. And this could happen relatively quickly, but and this build will still be good, but it's going to have to be expanded upon is what I'm trying to get across to you, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my skills. I'm going to show you the runes, and I'm also, before I do that, I'm going to show you the inspiration that I took and pieced together to create this build from other Korean builds. To wrap it up, I'm going to show you like use case scenarios of different skills and skill combinations. And like I said, this is the same build that I used in the Elyon Outnumbered Warlord PvP video. I'll link that in the description on my channel as well. But to start with, the inspiration that I got from this build, or for this build, is from a Rush Strike Korean build. This build focuses on Cut the Ground or Earth Crack as an epic. And I'm just going to go through these very quickly. We can go through the skills later. This focuses on Breakthrough, Capture, Shield Overwhelm, Shield Bang, a Finisher, a Knockdown, Hammering, Storm, Leap Strike, and then an Assault Strike. Oh, and then also a Fighting Spirit. And the similarities between that build and this build, this one's using Berserk Smash or Wide Shot is what they call it. And that's one thing I will say. You only ever want to use one mana draining skill. Don't ever build a skill build based upon more than one mana draining skill. Don't do it, it's bad. I've tested it, it's bad. But he's using, like I said, Berserk Smash, Holy Shield, respectable. I really like this skill. With Fighting Spirit, that's a similarity. And then he's using Spin Jump Bang, which is Spin Leap Strike in A. And then the similarity again is Shield Bang. I know why they're using this skill. It's because of the armor weaken. This will become very handy once more people are speccing blue runes, and this will become more handy as more people get more armor as we progress more into the game. But in the beginning of the game, people aren't really going to be stacking on that much armor, so Shield Bang is not part of my current build, but that's something to keep in mind. Shield Bang and Shield Overwhelm seem to be a huge similarity between Korean warlords, so it may be incorporated into my build at a later point. He's not speccing for Capture, but he is speccing for an Epic and Breakthrough, which again is respectable. Breakthrough is standard and necessary in every PvP build. And he's also using Tectonic Shift, which is Earth Frenzy in an A, and then the Augment for Block Shield. Now for my build, I'm going to show you these skills. I'm using the Augment for Shield Block. I'm using First Augment for Earth Frenzy. I wasn't using this in the video, but once I have enough skill points, if I were to have 150 skill points, I would spec for Breakthrough. Spin Leap Strike number 3 for the Molten Lava that drops at your feet. War Spirit, when I spec for War Spirit, it will be the Opportune War Spirit, which reduces the remaining cooldown of all skills by 15 seconds. That is probably the only augment that I would use for War Spirit outside of PvE. For PvE, granting War Spirit to allies, I mean even for PvP, it's somewhat useful for group PvP, and also it's extremely good for PvE. But I'm not speccing for that currently because I just don't have skill points to waste. but Berserk Smash is the staple of my build. It's mana draining skill, like I said, but it going for the epic, and this is what I recommend everyone. If you're gonna make your own build, which I recommend you to do, even though I'm releasing mine, center it around one mana draining skill. And this is my favorite mana draining skill for PvE/PvP. It does amazing damage in PvE, and for PvP, when you catch somebody in a rapid Berserk Smash, like, and the combo is Spin Leaf Strike into Berserk Smash, they get absolutely bursted. The thing about Spin Leaf Strike, you can add CCs in between use of Spin Leaf Strike, so you're getting an attack speed bonus, a movement speed bonus, and then you CC into a Berserk Smash, and then the last hit of Spin Leaf Strike knocks down into a knockdown into a Berserk Smash, and that's how you will see me burst the heck out of people in my outnumbered PvP video, like I said. And then also, like I said, Rush Strike, sending out a fiery Earthcrack during Rush Strike, and this skill becomes amazingly good. Don't sleep on it, because when you go for controller and you spec for airborne / knockdown CC in the controller tree, it actually roots your target upon hit, because it gives you an airborne when you hit them with Rush Strike, and then you hit them with an Earthcrack, which bursts the heck out of them, and then they're rooted for you to just burst them with Berserk Smash. It's an absolutely insane, flawless build, and again, like, the combinations are endless. I'm only touching the skill ceiling. I was learning as I was using the build in the video, but trust me when I say I haven't even touched the skill ceiling. I will destroy people on launch, mark my words. You will see it. But yeah, the rune attributes for this, these are very key and essential. Now, the further we get into Elyon, the more balanced our runes will get. But this is the start of what you want to go for on a warlord in order to have a balanced warlord. I understand that I could go pure yellow and I could get extra lines from going yellow, but that is bad, and you will lose if you do that first. There will be many Korean players that get away with it because they can level faster than you. But as an NA player, if you go into pure fate and you try and PvP, I will slap your shit silly. I tell you that right now. Don't do it. It's bad. Okay? It is good in game. It is good if you can stay ahead. If you are not going to be ahead of the curve, you will not be going pure yellow to spec into other trees. You have to start off with a bound rune tree. Okay? Mark my words if you see me in the arena. So, like I said, I'm gonna go over these. I'm going into Magic Shield, damage reduction, and then I'm going into Opportunism, which grants a barrier each time I block. This is key setup for Warlord because it's set up around blocks, and then Malice because I do a lot of damage, and when I damage, I want to be healing, because when I'm not doing damage, I'm blocking. So this maximizes my heal in this 12th tree, and for the 21. It's decreasing all damage each time I take damage. That's just self-explanatory. I'm going Glass Cannon because I should be blocking. Like, as a warlord, you should be blocking everything. You should not be getting hit. If you're getting hit, it's because you're not good enough. So this Glass Cannon, it helps you deal more damage. Okay. The main thing is that you have barrier and block. This should not be hurting you. But and for that reason, if you're newer, you could go and compensate weakness, but because I'm going like high risk, high reward, I'm going to go for strength enhancement, and I'm going to enhance the first line of Glass Cannon. For controller, and this is what I was saying about the Rush Strike and my Spin Leaf Strike, my airborne and knockdowns. Every time I airborne knockdown, I'm getting critical hit rate 8%, so this is stacking well. And then I'm increasing the critical hit power by getting amplifying agent. I'm doing power because with my Berserk Smash, I'm attacking and Spin Leaf Strike. I'm attacking so frequently that I don't need critical hit rate as much as I need power. I want to do more damage with it because I'm attacking so fast. And then I'm also using Blast to attack have a 10% chance to drop the bomb, like I said. With Mana Awakening spec with control, you can root and you can CC with these trees and with your airborne knockdowns, and it does insane damage. And they can't get out of it because they're, like I said, you're stacking CCs. You can bait their CC break. Assault, I'm going increase damage and healing upon hitting an enemy with a critical hit. And then I'm increasing the buff power of that because, like I said, it's all about power on Warlord. You don't want rate, you want as much power as you can. And then I got the first 2 lines of Fate to drop meteorites. This actually procs very often with Spin Leaf Strike because I attack so often. And then I'm going Frequent Fortune, which increases the chance for it to drop. Those are my rune attributes for Warlord. And as far as my build, my distinct build, here's a screenshot. It's Earth Frenzy. It is Capture. It is Spin Leaf Strike, War Spirit. That is Breakthrough. It's kind of grayed out. I wasn't able to screenshot this while I was playing, so I screenshotted it from the video. But yeah, Berserk Smash, Rush Strike, and I'm using the blue, like my main tree in my Mana Awakening is blue, so that's why I have the Protection Lumen ultimate. And then I'm using Shield Crash and Shield Block. And the reason I'm using these 2 skills will be controversial, but the reason I'm using these and no normal attack or no like basic attack there is because my main job as a Warlord is to stay alive. So I am moving with Shield Crash while blocking, and I'm moving at a good speed while blocking, and I could potentially do damage with that block as well. Then with Shield Block, I'm able to block again, and if they hit me with that, I can retaliate and rush them down with this skill build. So my mentality on Warlord is to block until I see an opening in the enemy, and then when I see an opening, I can rush in with either my Retaliate or a Rush Strike, or I can pull them in with a Earth Frenzy into a Capture, or I can Earth Frenzy. I can Spin Leaf Strike into an Earth Frenzy. They try and run. I Spin Leaf Strike into a Capture. Finish the knockdown on the Spin Leaf Strike into a Berserk Smash. And that is how I'm comboing. Every time I finish my Spin Leaf Strike, I want to be going for a Berserk Smash, specifically because at the end of Spin Leaf Strike, you have maximum attack speed. And this attack speed increases the already insane attack speed on Epic Berserk Smash. So that is the staple of my skill build. I am abusing the attack speed on Spin Leaf Strike to go into a Berserk Smash when my opponent is CC'd and when I know they can't escape. That is this build, you guys. Alright, so I want to explain my mentality when I'm fighting in this outnumbered PvP video, just the first clip, and I'll switch to something else. Immediately I noticed one person on me, but then when I started to notice I'm outnumbered, I start to backpedal and block. I'm backpedaling with Shield Crash and using my shield block in order to stay defensive until I find an opening, because I had no idea how geared or how heavy these enemies were. I find someone out of position, so I Spin Leaf Strike on him and then immediately burst him with a Berserk Smash. He was completely out of position and had no reason to pressure me that much, but he did alone. So I punished him for it. They're CCing me and I'm again staying evasive until I notice they're standing on top of me, so I Spin Leaf Strike and knock multiple of them down into another Berserk Smash. You cannot pressure me like that on this build, and if you do, you'll get punished. And this is their downfall and why I was able to outnumber me PvP them. So again, I'm just playing evasive, and my goal here is to bait their anti-CCs. I notice that this Gunners doesn't have his anti-CC because he's running really slowly, and so I'm chasing him while getting CCs off and just bursting in AoE. I couldn't finish him, so what I do is I back up and pull them all into a Berserk Smash, and I watch and see who doesn't get away. And because Captain Ginyu was so slow, I chased him first. The next is a Slayer. I know the Slayer was low too, but Slayers have a lot of CC immunity, so my goal is never to focus them until I know for sure I can win the fight. And because it's now a 1v2, I have no fear in my heart, so I'm essentially here. I'm just baiting him and trying to get CCs in order to finish the fight, because the fight's in my favor now. Even though he's level 40, he can't do enough damage to even like touch me really. So I catch him into a spin leaf strike, knockdown again, and finish him with a berserk smash. Alright, so this next fight is much different. It is a 2v2. It's me and a Slayer versus a Slayer and an Ellie. Because they have more AoE, my goal here is to split this into a 1v1. That way they no longer have the advantage. So I choose the 1v1 the Slayer. So my goal here is to block and play defensive around his burst skills with shield crash, and then retaliate with shield block into a CC, and I have to try and stay ahead in health. So when I'm here, I'm stunning him, shield crashing him as he bursts. He runs away every time, and again I'm just blocking into a spin leaf strike. I finally get him into a bit of cleave. I try and stun him. He breaks out, even though I can still get him into some of the cleave. He stuns me and runs away. Again, he comes back. I get him with a shield crash, blocking and DPSing him. He's literally just getting baited by my blocks, and I'm CCing him off cooldown. I try and get another spin leaf strike off. I hit him with a knockdown, but he also CCs me. So I switch over to my opponent's target because I'm actually winning my 1v1 at this point. Try and get some cleave on hit the elementalist, that way I can help my my teammate. I switch back over to my opponent because he opens himself trying to peel. I get him with a CC and burst him into a spin leaf strike AoE with a bit of burst smash, berserk smash burst. He's low, so I'm really I stun lock him with shield crash into a berserk smash, and then now I'm trying to peel as fast as possible. Trying to peel the elementalist off of my teammate. My teammate dies a little too fast from the elementalist, but it's okay. I'm a little low health, but as long as I can block this elemental skill shots, then I can win this fight. So that's my mentality. I'm only attacking based upon his skill shots, and then I'm shield crashing and stacking CCs and shield blocks anytime he attacks. So you see, every time I'm moving forward, I'm shield crashing, waiting for him to attack, and then the second he attacks, I go in for a CC and just burst him with a berserk smash at the end. But yeah guys, it's been a pretty long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below, and I will see you next video. Peace and love you guys.